New York City, the city of dreams and the city of pets. NYC is known for its creative prospects and tourism. But did you know that there are an estimated 1.1 million pets in the city? Just take a stroll through any neighborhood and you'll see a dog out for a walk on every corner. Despite its great abundance of animal lovers, New York City is also heavily populated with stray cats and dogs. This has grown to be a big problem in some areas, a problem that groups like Second Chance Rescue are trying to alleviate. Second Chance Rescue has helped facilitate the rehoming of abandoned cats and dogs since 2009. Today, I'd like to introduce Nicole, one of our associate producers who strongly recommended we highlight this dedicated rescue group.
So I'm really excited about this episode. I first heard about Second Chance Rescue through social media, and the stories that they were posting were particularly just very moving, some inspirational stories. Also the dogs that they were taking in, there was a lot of special needs dogs, and it was clear after seeing so many posts that they were very dedicated and very passionate about their work. This is Kate Siller. She is a volunteer with Second Chance Rescue, and we have her here today with her dog, Wyatt.
Welcome, Kate. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Kate, can you tell us a little bit about how you became involved with Second Chance?
Sure. So I was looking to foster again. I took a little bit of a break from fostering, and I was on Instagram, and I came across a post from this woman, Kelsey, and she hooked me up with Jenn, and one day Jenn brought Wyatt over. They were very helpful with finding the right dog for me because I have other animals. So getting an older dog was a little bit of a concern with cats because I wasn't sure how that would work out. So they were super helpful in finding the perfect fit for us. And then we got Wyatt.
Can you share a little bit of Wyatt's special adoption story?
Sure. So Jenn brought him over, and she had told me that he was a parvo puppy. So he had this virus that was a deadly virus. And he was at the ACC. His family had dropped him off. And when a dog is positive for parvo, they automatically euthanize him. So he was dropped off around like 6 o'clock, and he was scheduled to be euthanized at 7 p.m. So it was a little bit of a time-sensitive situation, and Jenn, the founder of Second Chance Rescue, was there, and she ended up pulling him and having someone support his vet care.
Wow, that's amazing. So if Jenn hadn't swooped in right at that time, you never would have found Wyatt.
Never had him, yeah.
Now, you mentioned Instagram. I know as well that Second Chance has a really big fan following. What can you recommend for viewers if they want to get involved? How can they do that?
I think that viewers can get more involved. We do have a volunteer application on our website, and we always need volunteers for transporting or for different events. I mean, fosters would be great. We're like constantly looking for foster homes because we have so many animals that are in boarding in vet facilities or like daycares. I think as an overall, there's many different options. Like just being more aware. I think people aren't too aware that this is such a big problem, that there are so many animals that need homes. And, like, people go to pet stores and people go to breeders. It's like we have so many amazing dogs and cats that need saving.
So there is a stigma around pit bulls.
Yes.
But yeah, we hear a lot. What can you say about the breed specifically? I mean, have you had many pit bulls before?
No, actually, he's my first pit bull. My mom was always very hesitant about pit bulls, but they were known as nanny dogs, so they're amazing around kids. He'll have children climbing all over him, and he just sits there and kisses them. You know, I think that they're one of the best breeds. They're hyper, and that's why I think they get a bad rep, because they do need to be exercised, and they do need a lot of attention and a lot of training. But if they're trained properly, they're the most amazing dogs.
Awesome. Well, that's wonderful. And I know that Second Chance specializes in finding pit bulls home. And so if any of our viewers are looking for a loving pit bull to add to their family, then they should definitely check out Second Chance online.
Yes, for sure. We have so many.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Kate.
This episode is sponsored by
Do you have a question for Dr. Dan or an amazing pet tale to share with our audience? We'd love to hear from you. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and subscribe on YouTube.
This episode is sponsored by Walter's Pet Styles, New York Dog Nanny, Berkeley College, and ASPCA Pet Health Insurance.